Alright, welcome back to the second part of the Fate tier list video. We've done in the last part we did a tier list of the Apocrypha characters. We haven't
These
watched...
are our rankings. I hope you watch the other one first. Otherwise, you'll spoil it now.
Yeah. We haven't watched Fate Stay Night as a group together yet, so I basically put them all into haven't seen. But now we're going to be talking over the Fate Zero characters.
Starting with Kukulane. What's his name?
Kukulane.
He's not supposed to be in there. No, it's Berserker.
Yeah, we didn't see him, no.
Shit.
Kukulane.
Well, here's the rest of them.
Are you sure that's all of them? What I feel like
I think that was the Lancer. That was the Lancer from Zero.
No, this is the Lancer here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Kukulane's
They look so similar. Okay.
Yes, that's why I get them mixed up.
Assassin.
Wait, yeah, it's just the masters and servants, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not.
Okay,
there's only 14 characters.
That's what I'm thinking.
What's his name?
There's less characters than before.
Yeah.
Hassan of the Mountain.
Hassan of the Thousand Faces. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna confidently say he's definitely at the middle of the road.
B. I want to put him B.
Bottom of the B.
Yeah, I'll go bottom of the B. Purely because assassin role, he's an amazing. For his role, he's definitely the correct choice.
Yeah, he's a good assassin.
He's a good assassin. He has a pretty strong, I wouldn't call it noble phantasm. It's just his ability of having 1,000.
Well, his noble phantasm is a passive.
Who have I missed?
We haven't done anything.
We're on the assassin.
We're talking about the assassin.
Yeah.
Detail.
You
never did anything.
Let me finish. First. Because of his powerful abilities, he could have done more. But because early on he got killed straight away, so we believe. But we just didn't get to see him utilised more in other areas where he would have been. Obviously, we'd get
The one time he gets ability properly is the fight against
Alexander.
Against all one army versus all the assassins, which they were just never going to win.
No, but what I meant, like utilising his abilities by using more of his assassins in more like more of like a trap situations, ambushing and stuff. Whereas like
there are assassins that should be assassinating.
Yeah, he's been referenced and mentioned so many times because the other servants are like we're being tracked or we're being looked like someone's watching us and all that shit. It's because it's assassin. They can sense assassins there, or somebody else can sense assassin there, and he's just not doing anything else because the master. He's been literally told, use your assassin to pretty much just keep an eye on everyone.
Yeah.
And you're going to be on our side because we're going to use your assassin for that only exact reason, so that we can win. Not you and your assassin. Which is why I'm putting him B.
I will say, because of that, that's why I was kind of saying middle row C or high C.
It is a shame.
Because if we look at, like, in this factor, and his master wasn't tied to the Tosaka family, the matter of the fact is the fact he has like 100 different bodies of just one servant.
Yep.
Meant that if he was actually trying properly, assassins, yes.
Alexander is the only person who would have been able to defeat him because he's the only person who could summon an army that could kill 100 bodies.
That they timed it badly was the main reason he was killed.
Yeah, it is a shame he just gets absolutely murked.
That's why I say high. That's why I say high C or bottom road B.
I'd say B.
B?
Yeah.
You said B?
I said B.
It's a shame he gets
You
murked.
said D.
So easily.
We'll put him at high C then. Berserker, I think his power is cool.
The bit
his fights were really good.
Yeah.
The bit with the jet was so fucking sick.
Fun, but in terms of personality, he's just a berserker.
He's just a groaning zombie.
Yeah.
So, like, that's like the definition of, like, again.
Yeah, like he could have had so much potential with a backstory.
I wouldn't say groaning zombie because groaning zombie means mindless, whereas he was literally just filled with rage.
He wasn't in full control of himself because he's
a Black Knight.
The rage was taken over. Yeah.
The bit with the jet was so sick. That's like an S for me. But as soon as he took the helmet off, he lost all his aura. he wasn't as cool. He wasn't as cool.
Yeah.
That's why I say high C or bottom
Oh
low
shit!
B.
You got a pretty face on that helmet. Oh, you just fucking lost aura.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
He just lost aura. He didn't hold frame.
Yeah. Once again, I'm gonna say B. Because he's just in the middle.
Yeah, I'll give him a middle B.
Yeah.
Yeah, middle B.
Yeah.
Bob's Siegfried.
That jet bit was so sick. I love that.
Yeah, this
Okay, maybe not above Sieg. Maybe not above Sieg. Sieg had more stuff going for him.
No,
Yeah, okay.
I was thinking anything that pushes Sieg further down.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant this guy. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the next guy.
No. No.
Oh, I thought you meant him. I thought you meant him.
So he's reshuffling to push Sieg up the list.
I love this character in the fact he's such the most batshit,
insane, he's fucking nuts,
absolutely horrific.
Every
person.
time he turns up on the scene,
the
he makes
scum
sure
of the
he
fucking
earth.
Holy shit! But he's a good character.
Yeah,
he lives up to his name.
He lives
character.
You know, if we were ranking like on goodness scale, where he would be. He'll definitely be the D of worst people to ever exist. So I think he's definitely high A.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Definitely high A for sure.
Yeah, don't quite think S because I don't like how he went out, but I'd give him a high A. Yeah.
It's an S for me.
Yeah, I agree with Sloth, but for me, I feel like for me personally, I can't quite grasp what it is that doesn't make him S tier for me, but I'm agreeing that he's an A tier.
I'd say high A then. Definitely high A. This guy is just a bitch boy. let's just be real.
Which one's this one?
He was the Master of Lancer, the whiny little bitch boy.
Oh, guy got shot.
Yeah.
And crippled.
He power wise, pretty interesting. Tactic wise, my god, is he brain dead.
His little metal probe
indifferent to this person. I have no idea who they are.
The guy with the metal probe thing that invaded the mansion.
I'd say like bottom of row C or high D.
Yeah, his powers were cool. The metal detecting thing, like the probe. That was cool. But
he's just so arrogant and does nothingness. And like, we have a lot of the other masters, alright? Even the fucking serial killer had interesting philosophy. He was just like, hey, be born in a powerful magic family. That'll make you powerful.
He's an entitled little brat. That still carried on the same mentality when he was a child. Which is why he's such a bitch as well.
That's why I say, honestly, either bottom D, high D.
I'm putting him straight in D.
I'm still going to say bottom D then.
Bottom of the barrel.
Actually, for me, I feel like the characters that are in D are so much better than him that I feel like there should be a separate tier. That I was just like,
do you want to write a D?
utter shit, and then he can be in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Out of row.
Out of row below.
Just called bitch boy.
Hell. Hell, arse crack, bottom of the barrel.
Bitch boy. That can be it.
Just
black.
Well, you won't be able to see it well, can you? That colour already exists there.
Yeah, you kind of need it.
Blue.
Blue.
Oh yeah, that was supposed to be
pink. Bright pink.
I know I've done.
Pink's a good colour.
No, it's supposed to be this one I'm editing.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
This is going pink.
No, pink's a good colour.
It is a good colour. Just going for more
negative connotation.
It is negative connotations, but it stands out from the other colours. It just works.
Yeah,
just
all the same colours.
Fucking bitch boy.
Bitch boy.
I'll even put him below haven't seen because that's how much I fucking despise him as a character.
I will bring up the point that we just.
I think it'd be a nice line.
We did not shuffle the characters in the end for the first tier list.
Yeah.
I feel like for the 0 we should have had a clean slate and only for 0.
Yeah.
Instead of combining 0 and a pop.
No, I think it's just easier to do it this way rather than making a whole other tier list.
We're not going to bother trying to like micromanage which character is going to be where.
No,
okay,
we're literally just sticking them in their tiers.
We're just giving our opinions on them.
Yeah.
And the fact that this video is going to go by shorter, to be honest, means I'll probably just release this one first.
So the goat.
Yeah,
don't release this first because it's going to be spoilers for who's who's in what tier list for the apothecary.
Just make sure the thumbnail doesn't give anything away.
True. Yeah.
But yeah.
Honestly, what we might just quickly do is once we finish these guys, I'll quickly do an edit in the video. I'll just quickly get images of the Fate Strange characters because I think I didn't realize how quick it was going to go through these, but we'll see.
Yes.
We want to get on to watching some Fate.
Yeah, no. Alright, so S2. Just high S.
Yeah.
But behind Morgana and S and
Morgan.
Yeah.
He heavy carried the show.
He did.
Yeah,
He did. Gilgamesh.
Bitch boy.
Love him.
Bitch boy.
Absolutely love him.
Bitch boy.
Fucking love him.
He's an absolute prick, but
the biggest bitch boy prick, but not bitch boy tier. He's amazing tier.
I'd give him a B.
I will agree he's not a bitch boy tier, but I will.
He's a bitch boy, but he's not bitch boy tier.
Yeah, like he's a character you love to hate.
Yeah,
like he fulfills his role.
Yeah, he fulfills his role. He did exactly what he was made to be for the show, and for that exact reason, I am gonna say B. Because I just fucking hate the guy.
Himbo's here. Himbo bitch boy.
Power scaling, he's a strong character. He's powerful. He has all the utensils, but fuck me, his characteristic, his personality is exactly what it's meant to be. But because of it, it just brings him down because he's just such a cunt.
He's absolutely the fucking biggest bitch boy cunt.
But you love to hate him. You love it. Every time he turns up on screen, he uses his fucking. I'm just going to fire a shit ton of swords at you.
Personally, myself, I would put him like here. Because it's so...
No. I hate him more than that.
If this was a tier list for power scaling, I would have put him on S, but no.
No, B.
B?
Yeah.
High B then? Right.
Yeah, high B.
NCR guy. NCR voice of S tier. Voices half the army. Fuck yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I like
his story.
His story is really good.
What his motivation is for doing it all and how he ends up in the position he is.
Most darkest.
Yeah.
He never turns up. You rarely ever just see flashes of him like hobbling down a hallway or something like that. Be like, oh, he's managed to make it this far.
Out of all of them, he's like the most honourable because he gave up the little girl's position to be in her position, which was horrible.
To be suffering and be covered in bugs
he
and have them eating your brain capacity.
I'd say he's definitely below Gilgamesh in B tier for me.
They put bugs in a burrito.
Yeah. Do you agree? B tier or?
It was tragic. Tragedy, very tragic.
Yeah. I'm not quite. Honestly, I'm not quite sure. Me being me, I just want to say he's above Gilgamesh, but at the same time, I'm not sure if he is B.
What servant was his?
Berserker.
Lancelot. The
Lancelot Berserker.
Dude.
Can I have the last one?
Yeah. That guy there. Next to Atlanta, that one.
Yeah, the guy who loses aura when he takes his helmet.
Yeah, armor suit. Aura. Not Artorias.
I'm high B. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Now,
Daddy.
Emiya.
On to Daddy.
Who's that? Emiya.
Master of Saber.
Daddy. Master of me.
Now, personally, I don't like him as a character, but I do.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean as well.
I do think his whole story is interesting.
Yeah.
You know, he has this kind of grand idea
when it gave the whole backstory and how sad that was, and that's why he can't be close to a family. Like that was a good backstory. It really hit us all by surprise. It was such a heartfelt thing. As a dude though in the present, he's a dick.
Nah,
and I don't like how he treats Arthur or his wife.
Yeah, I don't like that. But his whole aura with the gun and the bullets is just so fucking sick. That he's the only guy with these anti-mage bullets. That's just awesome. I love that about him. Like, he is prepared for any mission. He is a powerful character.
I feel like even earlier on, you could see the cracks in his stoic personality. He did care for his wife, and even though he knew Saber for so much shorter, he's still kind of like he's still kind of cared for in trying to helping her, but once again, he wasn't blinded, so to speak, but he was just too stubborn on giving up on that goal that he wants to improve the world. Like it was the most selfless goal and desire for wish basically to have. Yet he
fucked up so badly.
But he fucked up so badly. Like he, for someone who's very calculated and quite strong, when it actually came to when it came to the moment, he started to fumble it and then he started to lose it. But still, I would still say he's a very high tier character.
So
he cuts the girl.
I would have said A.
A. Alright.
Yeah, I would.
I'm happy with like this A.
I honestly would have said S, but.
I mean,
I get that. I don't know.
Like once again, I'm in that same situation with I forgot who it was. I forgot what character it was. Where I feel like there could have been S, but I just can't pick out what it is that's not making an S.
I'm just a sucker for trench coats and guns. And
no, I'm the same. It's just it's just I don't know.
There's just something dislikable about it.
Yeah.
Aura. Now this motherfucker.
Who was this one?
Bitch boy.
The Master of Assassin.
Yeah. He was the guy that killed Tosaku's wife. And
that's why he's going in bitch boy.
Which assassin?
What do you mean? Which
assassin?
He killed the homunculus.
The assassin of 1,000 Faces.
Oh.
But literally...
yeah.
Yeah, the priest guy, who then ended up being Gilgamesh's master.
He killed the bait. Bitch boy.
Yeah.
I put him in a DRC.
Bitch boy.
I will put him at bottom... Actually, I'll put him mid-D. Mid-C.
No.
Right.
Like, he had some strength by the end of it, but he was such an irritating character who was so easily convinced to do the worst shit. Who's this one?
This is Lancer. This is the... Not Kukulane, this is the other one. This is the...
McDermott.
McDermott.
I think... I don't know. But yeah, he's the one that has like the...
Basically the other Irish guy.
Yeah, the other Irish guy. The Knight of... Love.
His fight with Saber was really cool. He's
only ever had like he only has like one realistically kind of two really fights and that's it.
He's the one that has the two
one
spears. One of them's got like darkness that goes through armor. The other one,
no, that's what I was trying to say was the fact that in terms of fights, he didn't really have any. He had a really good fight at the start with Saber, and then after that, he had a fight with they were working together against Caster. And then after that, him and Saber had another fight. But like the group fight didn't really count because he didn't really see much from him. And he just broke his spear like a bitch. In terms of skill, he might have been higher than Arthur. But it's kind of like his it's not really that skilled because his noble phantasms are just broken. Like the fact that, hey, if I even just like touch your fucking thumb with my spear... that skin continues to bleed.
Fucking die.
And then he had like an anti-magic spear. Which again, like
extremely powerful.
But like it's kind of boring. It's like the most dullest of basic powers. It's not even just the fact it's overpowered. It's like it's the most simple, but like if we were comparing if you had watched Fate Stay Night, I would say Kuku Claim from Fate Stay Night is a better Lancer, a lot more enjoyable.
From what I've seen of him, I'd say so I would say D tier.
He's definitely D tier or bottom of C.
Yeah, I would have not.
He just didn't get enough.
D.
I would say B.
I would have said B as well.
He just doesn't get enough personality.
I'll put him at high C then. Alright,
right, before we move on, I just once Slop said about not enough personality. I would argue and say that we got to see plenty of his personality in the sense of he was acting his cocky, flirty self, but he was also like that's him being himself, but he's also putting up a mask of doing that in the sense of that's not actually the real him, because we've got to see a backstory of him actually being happy with somebody, like not necessarily being cocky and flirty, but because his master demands him to do something, and he doesn't fully agree with it. He has to put up a face happy and be like the jokey self, like, oh yeah, I'm happy to do this, I'm doing that, yeah, I'm doing this for my master. but he's still not sure himself. And then near the end, he was like, I forgot against who, but he thought oh you master, and you're just cunts. I don't like it.
It was Arthur's master, yeah.
And then in the end, he was pissed off at the what's the word? The disrespect, basically, of not following the word against Arthur, even though Arthur had nothing to do with him dying.
So he's got a backstory, but I just don't find him that memorable.
Yeah.
Like, he just doesn't do anything to wow me at any point.
It wasn't like a half an episode backstory or anything. It was more like a
flashback.
Like a flashback.
Yeah,
it wasn't a quick
yeah.
one, but it was still a flashback. They gave you the gist and idea. It's just again probably one of those moments where you didn't pay attention too much, actually. But there was personality.
At me.
There was personality to him. It's just you just had to interpret it better and see it better. Skill issue, basically.
But moving on to
S.
A.
B.
I would have said A.
A.
I just love her dynamic with the homunculus woman and everything. And her suit, the suit she changed.
There's just something I don't like about. I don't know if it's like. I can't really explain this. Something about like either her backstory or how she implements like her morals that just puts me off a little bit. So I don't feel like she's quite worthy of
the
it.
morals. Yeah, it's like I don't like. I think I think personally for me, I think one of the funnier things that I always keep on with her, which kind of just makes me kind of hate her whole backstory. It's like she's under the impression Britain died, but it's like it breaks the whole thing because it literally takes a fucking quick search or even just look in the history books and see that Britain actually flourished, especially well after she died. Yeah. And she's like, I ruined my country. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Alright? I'm sorry you died and you at that precious time you had a bunch
I'm sorry you lost a war and you went with everyone.
You know, your son turned against you and shit.
I'll give her a benefit of the doubt and say maybe that's not the ideal flourishment she wanted for the country. Maybe she wanted a different
what else did she
flourishment.
want?
Well, maybe
she never really says it.
Yeah, there was never really a clear goal of what she wanted.
That is true, but didn't she also say she wanted like an era of peace and harmony for her land? Whereas I think the way she interpreted the flourishment in the future was just a pure dominance of fear and strength portrayed by the country, so there were. Instead of the harmony that she wanted, that's the benefit of the doubt I'll give her. Maybe that's the interpretation of that. But once again, it's just her how she portrayed the morals, and she kept pushing. Even though she kept being told by Alexander and Gilgamesh about kingship and the leadership of it, she didn't really want to. She didn't try to consider it or take it into account. She just kept pushing okay. That's cool, but my morals. These are my morals. I'm doing my morals.
Yeah, like she did in the King's Way, stick to her guns and stick to her morals.
Yeah, but again, as them two kept saying about leadership, not much of a compromise or understanding in that whole that freeway king conversation.
Yeah, hers was the stupidest part of that three-way point. Even Gilgamesh was making a better point than she was.
Yeah,
and it's a worry.
The thing is,
out of the three, she might have had more. What's the word? Honorability in what she was saying. The other two are making more sense and actually bringing up better points.
Yeah.
I honestly say she's like middle of B. To be honest, to me, I wouldn't say I hate the character. It's just more of the. I've seen Fate Stay Night. She doesn't really improve.
She was a great opportunity for the animators to save on budget by not having to keep drawing Excalibur.
Yeah.
In general, its whole power is it's invisible, so no one recognizes it.
Her fights. I remember watching a video ages ago, and it was like this top tier anime fights. And her fight between her and Lancer was like high tier. I'm like, bitch, is not. And they're saying, oh, it's really high because it's really technical. It's not that technical. Alright? They jumped around a little bit, did a little dodgy, and she fucked up, got her hand cut because he has a bullshit ability. You know, if he didn't have the bullshit ability and she didn't have this magical wind fairy armor, it's not realistic. And honestly, but with her whole thing is like I think maybe because I've watched other films and seen other stories that go over the story of King Arthur. She just doesn't even just not even King Arthur to me at all. King Arthur is like supposed to be this fucking person that is literally the embodiment of life to such a degree, you know, and especially like a rising. He's literally the whole point of King Arthur is rising to the occasion to be a hero. He pulled out the sword. He rose to that occasion. It's the whole reason of the Round Table is the fact he has diverse group, and the fact that in her story, she not only let down 90% of that fucking Round Table, but then we find out more and more about other people off that Round Table, and it's like, yeah, no, after she died, their lives were just shit. You know, one got corrupted. Okay, how bad of a king do you have to be that someone just falls to fucking black knighthood and comes to rage? Like, oh my god. Alright. And then the worst part was when they go into Apocrypha, because it's the same Arthur, right? This is why I can remember if they actually did change her, have her be a male in Apocrypha. Because it's like, okay, I'd see a male version doing the shit she did to Mordred. But no, she's a female in that. And she still treats her basically daughter's son like shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she goes to people like, you need to raise up to the occasion. Bitch, you don't! You don't even live up to your own standards. You say you live up to your own standards, but really, who are you saving? That's like one of the reasons I love the Meeting of Kings, because there's like, you didn't really save anyone. Yeah, you saved them physically, but a king doesn't save people physically. You know, you need to kind of lead by example. You need to be greedy. You need to want things. Just saving the material body does nothing if you don't save the soul and the heart of your country.
She was trying to lead by example physically, but not in the right way.
On the other hand, the armor was so cute. A spinny armored skirt. That's the cutest thing.
I think the design.
I've seen so many anime of those type of I'm not bothered.
I love the way they go with the character. I like the version of Arthur that they've told. She is just a shit person.
Like,
her fights are pretty cool. Like you said, she lost because of a shit bullshit ability. She could have done so much more. She was just a shit person. That's why I think she's got the design to be an S, but it lets herself down to an A, a low A.
The highest she could ever be to me is an A, bottom A. My realistic standard is she is definitely middle B or
around a B.
Yeah, because she's just like. She's the most generic warrior princess protagonist in anime that you can just see in so many others.
She's a king, not a princess.
It's a stereotype.
Skirt goes spinning.
Archetype, thank you very much.
I can never remember who the character is, but it's on one of the Civ games. You can play as... Like I can never remember the country, but it's actually a country that had a female king.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting her middle of B. Are we all happy with that?
No. S.
Yeah, I can compromise. Well, I don't actually see. Where did you put her?
Above Siegfried. Above Sieg.
Below Lancelot. She was way better.
Oh, in B. Yeah, I don't mind that. I can compromise on B.
Fucking Weaver is one of my the second most favourite master.
I think he has to be an A for me, yeah.
He has to be literally...
He starts off as such an annoying, irritating brat, but that does play into his character. He grows and he becomes such a good character
development. Honestly,
and he got partnered with one of the best servants.
It's not just that. I think in general media, like, I think he does one of the best kind of like... one of the, like, hey, I'm a shitty little nerd shit, fuck. And then goes to, like, I'm going to be
bullying the chip on his shoulder.
Yeah. You know, he a lot of shows should kind of look at how you show the unlikable, turn the unlikable character into the likable. because he does that really well. And I think, I think maybe if he had a bit more smarter moments later on, it could have been there. But I think A is like he's not really high, but I think
he
high
comes
A
with
is
an A because, like I said, he grows on you. He becomes a really good character, a really good servant. There's still something not quite keeping him in S. It might be how long it takes. No, it's still quite quick. How annoying he is to begin with. Like you have to go through that first to get to.
Because the even thing is, I didn't even find him too annoying either from the start. It's like he did have he did do his research.
He did. Like he does grow. He does start growing quite quickly, but he does hold on to his annoying traits for a little while as well.
Yeah, 100%. But like, I think I like him a lot more as well because we see him in other shows and we just see.
Sundara.
Yeah, we get to see him. I mean, I love him. He's one of the generally best masters because he actually like listens to a servant.
A.
Definitely high A.
Bitch boy. Bitch boy because he hurt.
For such an evil character, and for a character that we put his servant in A,
he should go in A.
He had such a cool personality. The revelations he made about the beauty of murder, like his character, he got killed too easily. I hate the fact that he just got sniped while he was standing there.
Edgy boy.
I'd say high B.
I wanted to see more of him.
Bitch boy because he hurt Rin. He hurt young Rin, and that's inexcusable.
Yeah, no, I personally would have put him in C.
High C then?
Not even high C, low C.
Mid C.
Probably not even mid
B.
C.
Bitch boy.
B.
I'm gonna put him
You thought he was worth an A, so that's two A's, that's a C and a B. So
I'll
B.
put him now.
No, I said bitch boy. I didn't say C.
True.
Yeah, he said.
You were going to put him right down on the bottom.
Yeah, because he hurt young Rin. He's not allowed to do that.
That's fair.
inexcusable.
Alright, now we've got the last. But I'm kind of pretty sure this is the more easiest one. Yeah.
Like, I feel like this character had a bit of a presence when he was on screen, but it was very, very rare, and it was hard to kind of keep up with what he was actually doing.
His C.
In general, of the most masters, he wasn't the shittest, but he definitely didn't really respect his.
Yeah, no, he wasn't the shittest of masters, but as a character and as a father, he was shit.
He was dog shit father.
He had really pretty eyes, and they kept standing out to me. So he's a B for me. His eyes were really pretty. I don't know why.
Hunt's deciding
his eyes
B
were
for
talking
bangable.
to me. They were commanding me.
No, you can tell he's Reen's dad because she also has pretty eyes.
Yeah.
Still, I would have put him in C.
He is a handsome man. Yeah,
Yeah, he's very handsome. Yeah,
I'd say,
but he just didn't.
I'd say
turn
high
up
C.
enough.
I'd say high C or middle C.
he had a beautiful face.
Yeah, like I'd put him above.
All the male
I'd put him above here.
I love that little goatee of his.
I like his character design. In general, though, if we're going to talk about like stuff,
I'll put him in B.
I'd say story wise, he in terms of story, how he played it, he was really good. In the fact that he was basically the most safest option out of all the masters. He didn't want to rule the world. He didn't want to do something dark. All he really wanted to do was fulfill his family's goal, which was just to get to the root of magic. And he was a schemer at the end of the day, and I think that kind of played into it. And I think, if anything, if he actually got the assassins himself, or got another hero type schemer character, he might have actually won.
Absolutely.
Yeah. In generalness, like, he was smart and clever. He didn't like.
Yeah,
People say like, he got easily betrayed. But come on, up to that point, what points does his quote unquote student show that he's going to betray him? He didn't know fucking Gilgamesh is like being the devil's in that guy's ear. Out in general, he played everything pretty smart. He did quite a lot of good shit. I think if maybe he would get if he were to get like a hero, for instance, like Vlad. If his servant was Vlad, for instance, he would have won. Yeah. He knew, like, and especially the fact that he was respecting Gilgamesh to such a degree. And I think if he would have gotten not a better servant, but a more servant that fit his personality, he wouldn't have lost. And I think that's the part that I like the most, is the fact, well, he's a shitty father, but we also kind of find that's kind of the culture at that time for mages, you know, is that they have that kind of cultural tradition.
Yeah, especially with the zombie dude. He was like the shittest one possible.
And it's, you know, and like when he's talking about what he does to Sakura, I think, for me personally, when looking, kind of reading into it, I think he's putting up a front. I think he knows what he's done is definitely shit, but he's trying to make deal with what he's done, because
I mean, to be fair, he did admit that the choice he had to make for both his daughters was not the best choice, but it's the choice that he had to do,
and the fact
and he wasn't happy with it.
The fact that as well is just he didn't really have a choice. Yeah, he was a head of the family, but he wasn't really the head of the family. He was being pressured by the rest of the family. He decided to keep...
And the church.
Yeah.
The church were trying to play their hand into the whole situation as well, and trying to pressure him as well.
So in general, I think if he was able to really kind of go into this at his own pace, not being forced into so many shitty decisions, we'd probably be talking about this character like he's a really good guy, because at the end of the day, he's a pretty good guy. He didn't use, any homunculus to get his power. He didn't resort to killing people to get his power. All the power Gilgamesh shows, the fact that Gilgamesh can do so many OP things, we tend to forget that the servants can only do so many OP things depending on their master. And the fact that in certain circumstances, Gilgamesh was able to do quite a lot, kind of shows the fact that he's powerful. You know, the fact he only died was by surprise. He loved his student. He thought he taught his student everything he could. He decided, well, unfortunately you lost. My choice got you lost your servant. To make sure you don't die, let's get you out of here. And he was just going to turn away. Hey, look after my daughter. He didn't think anything wrong. It's not his fault. His fucking student is a butt bitch asshole. That is like...
And a psychopath.
Yeah, you know? And I personally, now thinking about it, I want to say he's definitely in the middle of B, not C for me.
He's a cutie.
He's an interesting character, and I think the fact that it kind of shows, like, if perhaps he didn't have to deal with some of the other masters and type of situations. I think the fact that if he would have won, nothing bad would have happened. Yeah. At the end of the day.
Pure intentions.
I'm leaving the decision where it goes in the ranking to you guys.
I want to say he's...
Yeah, I think you swayed me. Like,
God damn it.
Probably B.
Yeah, he's definitely there.
I was going to make a suggestion if he stayed in C to make sure all the lines were only one line long, because B is way too thick. So I was going to bargain and say we could move Siegfried down into C to straighten out the lines.
Yes.
Now you've added another one to there. We need to move two.
Well,
I wager Siegfried and the guy with glasses at the end. If we shovel those both down to C, we've got a straight line in every category. No, not that one.
Oh,
the homunculus one.
Sieg.
He's just Sieg.
Yes.
There we go.
No.
Perfect.
Don't agree with that.
I agree.
Perfect.
No.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Sieg should be A.
No, he doesn't deserve A.
Brother had, like... He was one of the main characters. He had a character development.
And it should be
2 votes for A and 2 votes for D.
He's
rank out
he's literally like 2 years old.
Yeah,
B.
He's definitely
Like, how old was he again? Like 2-3 years old?
I would put her.
He was a few days old, wasn't he?
I'd put her at the bottom, at the top of C.
No, because he was
I'm pretty happy with how that looks.
No.
I think that's pretty good.
What was that?
How we got it now?
No.
What did you move down? You moved down the...
Because I moved down the Master of Assassin of Red.
He moved
because she was already at the bottom of B.
She's
her
master.
master.
Yeah, he was a bum.
Okay, fine. I'll accept that.
I can't accept that, I'm sorry.
She didn't get enough screen time. She could have had more screen time.
So
there are different characters there.
Do you want to rearrange S? See if there's any places we can change the S's, or we
No, the S's are perfect.
And you think of A, moving around A in any bracket?
I don't want to faff around. Like we've got the rankings. We don't want to sit here and faff around about
fine as it is.
where the lineups go within the lineups.
We're just going to get into a never-ending argument.
Yeah. That will actually cause us to start fighting.
I feel like I guess I'll compromise and leave Jack in A, but pretty much anyone in B and below, there are some characters.
What do you mean? Jack deserved to be in S?
Yeah, she fucking did.
No. Mainly the characters that I would have moved around would be B or lower. Like some of these characters to be rearranged.
Do not touch her. Do not touch her.
I don't care. Like where they're sitting on the line means nothing to me. That you've just got your A's, your B's, your C's, U's. I don't care which one is earlier or further back in the line than that.
Well, I'd say that I feel like that's gone pretty well, to be honest.
Jack the Ripper stands on par with the Sun God's child,
She's
and Joan of Arc. That's all I need to know.
Let's do.
That's not what I meant about the rearranging. I meant like moving them tiers.
Yeah,
is what I meant.
Yeah, I'm just putting it there.
No, I think they're perfect.
But so let's go for a quick recap. So we've got in S tier, we've got Mordred.
Easily S tier.
I want to say Shirago, something like that. Hellmaster. We've got Alexander or Ishgard.
Like I said, he was the one that carried that show.
He did. We've got Frankenstein. Best Frankenstein.
Bayenstein.
Baby girl, like sweet innocent Frankenstein.
We protect Frankenstein.
She just wants head pats and attention, and she's shy.
We've got best king. Like, realistically, I think if there was a meeting between the kings and Lad was there, I think Lad would be the best.
Yeah, you talked me into it. He deserves his spot.
He is 100% a cool best king.
Baystolfo.
Bastoffer, yeah, best.
Everyone
best
loves a Stolfo.
Best boy.
You have no reason to ever hate a Stolfo.
Okay, and then A tier. I'd say if we were doing an overall series, personally myself, I'd put Weaver in a higher list because times you do see him in other shows, he is an interesting character. But I'm pretty happy with him in A. We've got the fucking child serial killer. The most shittiest person in A, and I love it because he's just the most shittiest person, but they do him so well. You've got Kana again. He. If we're talking about knights, because I think in mythology he was basically an Indian and in like Indian knight.
Yeah.
I think out of the knights we have on this list, he is definitely by far the sheerest best knight. Out by far.
Cool.
He actually just kept to his code and he wasn't dumb about it.
I'm so glad Hot Topic made its way to India.
Yeah. Fucking. And then
I just didn't vibe with him.
And then we got Bitch Boy Emiya. I wouldn't personally have him at A, but yeah. His story's good. Jack the Ripper.
She could have saved me.
Not A.
She was such a badass when she was in combat. She was such like a character you could like.
That's literally the only part
with.
If we had Strange Fake, Jack the Ripper from Strange Fake would take her spot, and she would go into.
I
don't know. I think I prefer this one over the one from Strange Fake.
I'd say they're equal. They're both against each other.
Yeah, they both go together with A.
Delusional child lovers.
No. I could have saved her if I was in that position.
Anything about that? I've literally just been talking about how badass of a character
was there to save her.
My way.
Even she in the end acknowledged, like, yeah, to be fair, the only way I will find peace if I actually just move on from life in general.
She should have had more screen time to develop her story.
Because her whole existence is the fact that
she's mysterious.
It's all the dead and unhappy children combined into one.
There's always another way. There's always a third option.
I think they could have ended it differently. Yeah, I didn't like that ending of just going with the other children.
It was total shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean go with the other children? They were all those children.
Oh yeah.
Too early.
Oh yeah.
It was killed off too early.
Yeah, there was no such thing as going with the
rest
of the children. They were all one
I
children.
forgot that they were all just. Yeah, that was all just inside Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
No, they were real kids.
Yeah, no, she deserves to be
They were real kids.
Yeah. All the dead victims of London.
Jack was just...
Jack the Ripper was the combination of all forgotten dead orphans of London.
She was the quote-unquote living flesh servant of combined dead spirits of those children in the old London Victorian Revolution.
It's so morbid.
Industrial era.
100%. That's why I love it.
Which makes Jan a child.
I'd say Achilles, honestly, pretty good placement for him. You know, nothing else to say. Pretty spot on Achilles.
Yeah.
He charmed his way into my heart as a thing with him.
Mid Achilles.
Red Assassin, best for me. I mean best
best caster, best rider. Wait, what do you mean she's an assassin?
Yeah, true. Okay, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with Mia being A. I don't personally like her, but yeah.
Bitch boy too.
I'm pretty sure, honestly, the entirety of B is pretty good.
We agree.
I think there's some that could be moved down and up. But
yeah.
Shakespeare was S.
I don't know.
For me, there are definitely characters from B and maybe to D as well. There could be some characters that could be either moved up or down tiers.
Yeah,
I think B is good. That's like the line of they've
average.
got something that's likable about
this
them.
This is why I like B, mainly because like I'm always of the opinion that like if we were to rate something from like out of 10, 6 and 10 isn't bad. It's just average.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be a bad.
They've got more redeeming features than anything else. C for me stands for crap. Like they're not amazing characters. They had redeeming moments, but they're not.
They're they're like the middle of middle.
Yeah.
You know, if they had more time, or if they just, I think just character-wise they're just shit.
So why the fuck is Sieg there? What? How does that make
Jack's
sense?
mummy was S.
Well, and B.
Yeah, one of your point was, because I didn't have enough time. Sieg literally was one of the main protagonists.
Yeah,
No, that doesn't apply to all of them. That's just kind of like the general gist of.
Yeah.
Sieg is in B because there's such a conflict between whether it should be S or D. So
the only reason I'm fighting so hard against it is because we just got two major haters on him.
We do. I would love to have him in like high A for sure.
Yeah,
I would love to have him in Beach Boys. If I was talking with any other people, I wouldn't be like strongly fighting for him. Yeah,
because there's two major haters for no
us.
fucking reason.
I think he fits perfectly in B, where he's got some redeeming features, but it's not enough to make him a good character.
I think he's fine.
He's just
I think he's a fine character.
But going down to C, so you don't go on for another 2 hours. I think C is pretty good. I mean, personally, I'm pretty happy with C.
No, I'm not happy.
I'm not either.
Which ones would you have out of C then?
Again, I keep forgetting how to pronounce his name.
Kairon?
Not happy at all in him being C.
I'm definitely happy with him being in C.
Jack's mum S.
C is generous.
That's my 2 cents.
S is the Guna talk.
No.
Yeah, no, that's just Guna talk.
No, her dynamic is just.
All I'm hearing from that side is
too
Guna
cute.
and hater talk.
Her dynamic.
It's only one of the two. It's either Guna or the hater.
We all have to have our specialities.
The
Otherwise,
dynamic
it's a pretty
is
boring show. If
adorable.
we're just agreeing with each
It's
other.
an adorable dynamic.
True.
I can't help that.
That's fair. But I'm pretty happy with C. I think there are some changes we could make, but yeah. D, I'm the most happiest with D, and then Bitch Boy.
Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
You know, all of them.
Robotnik.
The king. He looks like Robotnik.
He's not even the king, but yeah, I knew what you meant, but
he looks like fucking Robotnik.
I wouldn't say Robotnik. He has hair.
His whole character,
and he's got a Hitler stash, not a whole, not a full.
I think that is good enough for now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this other nearly hour-long discussion about a tier list.
You're welcome.
And you didn't think this was going to be a long one.
No, I did not. So yeah, as I think before we said in the last video, if you have any of your own thoughts and you want to have debate, put them in the comments. Let us know what you think about our tier list. I know some people will probably say, because they keep seeing videos about Sieg being in D tier.
Yeah.
I personally don't think that, but if you disagree, let me know. And then, of course, like if you enjoy this video and shit.
Give us a kissy.
Ignore him.
Give us a kissy in the comments.
if you want to do that.
Yeah,
just leave the 2 X's after your message so you know we're giving you a kiss.
Does anyone else have any final messages? Crow first.
Because I've just now learned apparently there are people in the community that would like to put Sieg in the bottom. If you can actually give me a better reason than the other 2 dickheads, you're right with that.
Look, I could write an essay as to why. I've just summed it down quickly for this because I've been over it.
It was just flat things. There was nothing. I bet the people that would also put him down there. But I'll probably watch the show more than once and just probably a bit more educated about the series.
In the comments, if you know of other videos where people have put Sieg in D tier, send the link to us because I'd love to see them.
I've known a lot of people when I've talked about Fate Apocrypha, I said like, yeah, Sieg's the worst character. I'm like, really? He's not the worst.
Well, people, in the end,
final message.
In the end, this list was rigged from the start. So,
they stuffed the votes.
Yeah, the game was rigged from the start. What can you do?
That's just the unity.
And Sloth Daddy. Any final messages? Not really. Good love. Good night.
Good night.
I'll see you when I see you.
Adios.